dear. Ready? That was a good one.
152 days. That's how long it's been since we started this journey in Mexico, meeting local skaters and exploring some of the biggest parks Central America has to offer. After Mexico, we headed to Nicaragua, our first time experiencing a land of volcanoes, with some of the best sunsets and where we spent Christmas at the surf ranch. We could have stayed in this country forever. El Salvador took some convincing to visit, but ended up being a highlight of our trip, where surf and skate culture collide and the llama skate club showed us what community really means. Costa Rica, we learnt what real rain is, which drove skateboarding inside. But along with Panama, proved a paradise for wildlife, with stunning national parks that cannot be missed. In Colombia, we met one of the greatest skaters of all time and felt the rhythm of Cali through salsa and street life. We crossed the equator in Ecuador and headed up Cotopaxi. In the capital, we discovered the local skate school before moving on to Peru. After forking out more money than we'd have liked, we ended up at Machu Picchu, a once-in-a-lifetime experience for us. Which brings us to Bolivia, with its mountainous terrain, ancient cultures and deep indigenous roots. Before rolling on to Argentina, there are just two more places we need to visit here: Toro Toro National Park and the Bolivian Salt Flats. This is where the next chapter begins.
Herbívoro, herbívoro. Tres familias herbívoras, el único carnívoro.
Es muy grande.
So before they knew it was dinosaur prints, they were washing because it formed like kind of a little basin thing, so they could wash their clothes inside the hole there.
A few things to note about Toro Toro National Park is that guides are mandatory in order to access the dinosaur footprints or the caves. Tourists and solo travellers can gather at the entrance to form groups of up to 6 people in order to split the cost of the guide and driver. When we visited the caves, however, we were actually grateful that we didn't end up in a group of 6. The caves were more challenging than we expected, and being just the 2 of us with our guide helped ensure our safety. With 6 people, the space would have felt far too crowded. After being chased out of Toro Toro for my leftovers, it was time to start heading towards the Bolivian Salt Flats. In the desert just outside Uyuni, a collection of disused trains, known as the Train Cemetery, marks Bolivia's former railway network and the mining boom of the 19th and early 20th centuries.
A lot of people are really confident climbing. I wonder if there is anybody broke an arm like falling from the train.
If you walk all the way out here, you get a train to yourself away from hundreds of tourists.
Back in town, we were split into small groups and allocated a 4x4 to hit the salt flats.
call to this area the salt ice, where you can see the water and some bubbles coming out. It used to be like this one, small, tiny holes, but all of them were circular holes. But crossing with the cars, as the cars are heavy, the holes were getting big. With the time, the holes were getting much bigger, and what you can find here is water, and it's not hot. Some people think that it's hot spring, but you can try your finger and you are going to realize that it's very cold water. And why it's bubbling is because, by lucky, we have some mineral rocks under this area. And what mineral is? Sulfur. So when the water mixes with sulfur rocks, it makes a chemical reaction, and immediately the gas is coming out.
I'm a model.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You look like you're eating.
Yeah.
A trip to the Salt Flats wouldn't be complete without a bit of play, using the endless horizon to create fun, perspective-bending photos.
Let's have a look.
No trip is complete without tasting the local food, and as Aurora is strictly vegetarian, this left me to try one of Bolivia's traditional dishes, llama.
It is. That's my best mate, George.
Looking like you are.
Really tough.
Take a stop.
So greasy. Yeah, what they said, it tastes like lamb.
Overdone lamb.
Tough.
Tough lamb. Tastes actually quite nice.
Yeah, it's salty. Really salty. That's enough.
I ate like a decent amount.
I'm still chewing it. It's been an hour.
You're not going for the second lamb?
I've never seen this in anyone's pictures of the Salt Flats, so it's a little bit different. It's a big rock and some cacti. Sun.
As the sun was about to set, we headed off to find a nice spot in order to watch it from.
We're gonna put some water on. It'll be a pain.
How did you know about the special surprise?
I saw. So there you have it, some incredible colours and some memories that will last a lifetime. Join us next time as we cross the border into Argentina to continue our journey. And if you've made it this far into the video, please give us a like, a comment, or even subscribe, as it would mean a lot to us.